catch people with their pants down, balls.
Yeah,
hanging
and
out.
we are live. Just as we were talking, it's 11:15 for you, right?
That's right.
EST time. For me, it's 11:15, but it's nighttime. And we are here to talk about Harry Potter. Harry Potter by Inart. Potter. I actually, there is that teacher. What was the name of that teacher? That in the beginning you thought you would not be the best one, but then in the end I'll actually help him. What's the name? With the long dark hair. Snape. Snape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Snape, right?
I think so.
Is
that who you're talking about?
Is what Snape or not?
Yeah,
what was the name?
That guy played by Alan Rickman.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I love this interpretation in Harry Potter. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Did you watch all the movies or not?
Kinda. No, I probably should actually maybe sit down and watch and like really watch them all. They came out at a time where I was very indifferent to that type of stuff. So I do recall seeing the first movie more than any of the other movies. So I was more into the books before the movies.
I watched them all in the cinema. I read the books too, but then I think it was 2 years ago that then I rewatched them all, or last year with my son. My son really loves Harry Potter now. After watching that movies, but 8 movies is a lot. That's a huge commitment. But before we go on, let me just address here the chat, because Tyria was here already from more than an hour ago. Curious about the pricing. We are going to talk about the pricing and saying rooted is the way to go with this one. I also think so. The rooted hair looks really good. I completely agree with you. We got Bob Dylan here. I sent him the link, and he's saying that I didn't want to collect Harry Potter figures. My self-control is crumbling. Mr. John Wick guy. I rewatched John Wick today, because John Wick, the 4th movie, is streaming today on Amazon.
Yeah.
Streaming today on Amazon. So you guys,
soon.
Yeah. Talia also in the house. Hello everyone. Hello my friend. Welcome. Collectible chats. What's up, y'all? Bless. Snape, exactly, Bob Dylan. Hector in the house. 16 Shape. How are you, my friend? El Professori. Mario, how are you? I sent you the link on the group chat if you want to join. I don't know if Mario and Calvin, if you are working. Calvin, hello guys. Absolute Erwin, Big Brother, how are you, my friend? Andre from UK. The Wizard. I'm not the Wizard. Aries is the Wizard. Alvin J, what's up everyone? Pablo Meza, how are you, Pablo? It's been a while since I talked with you. And Talia is saying I could resist Gandalf and Aragorn, but now they got me. Yeah, when they do these different franchises, it's I know, Doc, because we talked about this before. You are also like you pre-order a lot from Inart, right? You have Aragorn, you have Gandalf.
Yeah, Aragorn, Gandalf, the Batman, the Joker 2-pack. I've had that now for a little over a month.
But you didn't. You only missed Pennywise.
Yeah, I skipped Pennywise. I don't care for it.
Yeah.
Killer clowns. Yeah. So
And
may as well keep ordering though.
And does this Harry Potter? Are you on the fence, or did change anything after you watching these photos that today Inart show us?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still on the fence, but I definitely would say I'm leaning on the side of maybe going to get this. They put the one photo up the other day. I'm like, okay, cool, Harry Potter. Not really an IP I'm too interested in, but they released these photos. You kind of just flip through them a little bit. You can kind of see the different layers of outfits that he has, the different accessories,
the scar,
the detail of the scar, exactly. And it makes you kind of think like, this could be the one piece of representation that I would need for Harry Potter. My concern is it's like I would need them to come out with Hermione and Ron and even maybe a Hagrid. But yeah,
Hagrid,
like
but
that
that would be a
good.
monster. That's a
Yeah,
huge
but he would
figure.
be such a dope figure for Inart to do because he's got like the big burly coat, the big beard, and like that would be a great figure to have. And rest in peace to the actor who played him. I can't remember his name, but he was in a lot of those childhood movies that I watched, so it'd be cool.
You know, one thing that I was talking previously with Keith, and he was telling me is that in the rooted version, the eyelids are also rooted.
No, really?
And
The
I don't
eyelashes
think
or
so.
the eyebrows?
Yeah. The eyebrows, of course, they are rooted, but he was telling me the eyelashes are also rooted, and I said it's impossible because that for a small movement you did with your fingers, they would all go out. But is it possible that they are doing the eyelashes rooted too? I don't know.
That would be cool. I mean, I'm at a point where like that extra layer of detail is worth it.
Completely. And I was a bit skeptical about the hairy eyes color, but here you can see they are blue. But it's only the darkness in the photo, but the eyes are blue. We can see the eyes are blue. Mm-hmm. Let me just check here with the chat because everyone is going crazy here. 16 nuts, how are you? This 100% they want purchase. Been waiting for this drop. Hope they decide to go deep in the line. I think they mentioned already they would do Ronnie, right? It's Ronnie. I always mess
Ron
up
Weasley.
the names.
I don't know. I just
Yeah,
call him.
the Weasley.
My name is Ron.
And the girl, you can say the name because I always
Hermione.
do it. I always say it again.
Hermione.
Hermione.
Hermione. Yeah, there you go. You got
I
it.
hurt my knee.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Hooked on phonics,
Hermione.
everybody. With Joelle.
Could you imagine a rooted Hagrid? Yeah, it was just what Doc Smizzle was talking. That
I think
with
it
that
would be gorgeous,
huge bird would be amazing.
Yeah.
They did Gandalf. Harry streaming on Amazon today too. I loved it. I already watched it. I won't watch it again. You watched it already?
Been streaming for a couple days. It's on my list. I want to. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
it's
getting through
really,
Succession
really
right now
good.
before the final season gets even more spoiled.
The season 4. You are already in season 4?
No, I'm just about to finish up season 3, and my wife
so
and
you
I
need to
both
hurry up.
had something. I had something spoiled before I even started watching the show, and then that's what got me
Great
to
show.
start watching
I
it.
like.
Yeah, and then she had something spoiled last night, which I think is the same thing that I got spoiled on. So shouldn't be too big of a deal.
I need to catch up with that too because I'm.
It's so good. I don't want to derail, but we can talk about that more later.
Yeah, later we talk about it because I was just saying that I'm still excited with that Ted Lasso for me. I really love that show.
Yeah, I need to watch that last episode. I haven't caught that yet.
Hector is saying by the time this releases, the HBO Max series will have that. I don't know when does those series will start. Is there any
probably
date?
like not for another year or two at least. But I think what he's saying is like at the pace that they're going, it's just like incredibly slow. But it makes sense to me. I'm hoping to see once they get now that they got all the Jokers done. I'm hoping to see faster turnaround time because they should have smaller numbers for the Descendants.
I think Pennywise will be just around the corner, something like that. Thierry saying seek tunes. Yeah, I actually had to search for royalty-free Harry Potter music, and I found this one, and it's pretty cool. Gian is saying where can I buy it and what is the price? Actually, the pre-orders are not open yet. Inart, at least here in China, Inart announced that tomorrow they will open the pre-orders. They always do like this. I don't like much their way. Last week they dropped a photo, then today they drop a lot of photos, and then they don't drop prices. They want to create that hype, and they'll say tomorrow at I think it's 3 p.m. 4 p.m. pre-orders open on the website. But we already have the idea of the prices because I already saw the prices they are going to give here in China, and later we will talk about that. 16 Disney say I'm on the fence but leaning on the side of maybe.
Right.
And Marco, how are you, my friend? Hi everyone, bummed I can join today. Kinda want this Harry Potter now with all the accessories. Yeah, it's definitely seems like a good figure. It looks like the traditional display base slides under the diorama base. I don't know, we will check about these later. Terry is saying Agri will be expensive. Yeah, for sure, it will be huge. Tyria, make all of his air. Braden, hey Braden, how are you, my friend? Gilbert Almazan, this is cool, but it's not for me. I'm saving my money for the Joaquin Phoenix Joker figure. It's the one I'm expecting for them because that is like the premium, super premium that they said is a very limited edition, but there's no news about that. I'm losing a bit the hope. Probably they are going to tackle the second movie. The second movie going out this year or next year?
Dune?
The Joker.
I don't know. Probably next year.
Next year.
That's not a Joker I really follow. Even though I did watch the movie maybe in the last 6 months, and it was good, but not my bag.
Too depressing, right?
Right? Yeah. Too real world.
Too real world.
Yeah.
1/6 figure focus Shane in the house. Do you want to join Shane? I send you the link if you want. This looks nice. I know you don't like that much because this is a civilian for you, and you don't like much civilians.
He even mentions it down below. Yeah.
Are they filling the market first before releasing the prices? But this one looks good. Actually, it's like this. Harry Potter in China is very, very popular. Very popular, really. Any merchandise from Harry Potter sells here because people are really onto Harry Potter, especially people on their 30s, something like that. That is the target customers for Inart. How are you avoiding copyright with them tunes? These tunes, they are not copyrighted. This is made by, I don't know, made these. I just need to credit them in the description.
Generated tunes.
No, it's not AI generated.
Yeah,
It was someone that did this royalty free. If I'm copyrighted, it's no problem. I just accept the copyright. Nothing will happen. This guy is only a wand away from being a civilian. You are not wrong. Now, but this looks, I don't know, looks really good. I think everything on this looks, if that really gives you that Harry Potter feeling. And this hat, I really like this hat.
Yeah.
This looks like sculpted, all sculpted.
It is sculpted, yeah.
Plastic.
I wish it had a little bit more of a fabric look to it, but it was probably hard to get that shape.
Looks plasticky, right?
Yeah. It doesn't fit the figure, in my opinion.
No, but this one looks good. And of course, you got the rolling eyeballs. Now every figure has that. It will not be a premium anymore, having the per system of the rolling eyeballs. It will be a common thing for Hot Toys and Inart. What before was a premium now is just a common feature.
Standard feature, yeah.
Yeah, a standard feature.
That's the same way with the anti-lock brakes. It used to be an add-on. Now it's a primary feature.
Which one?
Anti-lock brakes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I passed the photo. I want to show here this thing with the broom. I don't know. Probably this is Photoshop because I don't think you can if there is any attachment for the broom to be attached to the diorama and give the impression that he is flying, or else there is no other way. Here seems that this kind of his cape, his robe is wired. At least it seems that way. And you see what is the name? I have the name here. What's the name? The whole.
Yeah, nah.
Hedwig. Hedwig.
Hedwig. Yeah. Okay.
Hedwig.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember now. Now that you say that, I was like, shit. It's been a long time.
Now this movie came out in I think it was 2001 or 2000, the first one. Sorcerer's Stone was 2000. Yeah, I'm almost sure. Sorcerer's Stone was 2000. For you guys in 2001. For you guys in US is Sorcerer's Stone, but for us is Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah.
US used the Sorcerer's Stone.
Wish they hadn't have done that. Should have just been, Philosopher's.
And here you have other diorama. This diorama looks good.
Yeah, I like how
Here's one thing.
It has a front and a back.
Oh, so what Bob Dylan was talking before. Let me see if I can catch here his comment. It looks like the traditional display base slides under the diorama base. Oh, okay, it makes sense. And then it becomes 2-in-1. The traditional base, that is, let me see, that is this one, will slide here
That's
under
probably
the
where a lot
diorama.
of the cost is coming from, is that backdrop.
But these backdrops, I think this should be like the same material that Hot Toys do the bases, like that
The
polyresin,
styrofoam? I don't think
resin.
so.
No, resin or plastic or something like that.
I don't know.
This will not be styrofoam.
I'm still so I'm just scarred by they make the worst backdrops ever. And they're heavy duty cardboard or they're styrofoam, like with the Princess Leia one, and even the UV light with the armor, the Mark IV Spider-Man, like that's like just styrofoam pillars and stuff. So
Hot Toys does love cardboard and styrofoam.
yeah, that's what I was referencing. I know with their like more recent diorama bases, like with the lizard base and everything, like they're going all out with that. But yeah, this base looks like it's got some heavy dutiness to it.
And when Keith was saying this, was seeing this photo, he said, "Why they are doing this again?" Because for him is a nightmare, these huge bases, because then the shipping will be more expensive. But one thing I was searching and I cannot find. Inart doesn't mention what is the height of the Harry Potter, because he must be short. He cannot be 30 centimeters, 12 inches. He's a kid.
He can't be no bigger than or any bigger than
The
3-0
zero.
Stranger Things. series.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Exactly. What's their height? 8 inches? 9?
I would say about 8 inches. Yeah, 8 inches. No, well, no. I'm looking at them. They're probably about 8 inches. Yeah, maybe a little less than 8 inches.
Yeah, so this will be a very short figure. I know P-Rock has him as
8
the
inches
Star
is
Race
a lot
one.
for some people, though.
Yeah, but we are talking about 1/6 King Dingaling, nice to catch your stream live. Welcome, my friend, welcome. And Andre, Inart have really done a good job with this prototype, just waiting for them to cover an IP I like. Which one, Andrea? Let me know. Which IP would you like Inart to tackle? Edwig looks awesome. It does. I really think so. Not sure how accurate, but their IG11 say product size 1/6, base included. Oh, okay. The base includes 26 centimeters. Yeah, so it should be about that. 26 centimeters. It's
Well, and that base is probably about 3 centimeters, which is
26 centimeters is 10 inches and a half.
So yeah, I mean, if they're measuring it with the base, they're saying base included at 26 centimeters. So you probably just take away 3 centimeters from the base, which again is probably plenty for some people.
That's why Marco 166 is laughing because of that comment.
That's a good.
Good morning, Sunnyval Russ. Morning for you, my friend. For me is evening. Doc is morning. But yeah, the Edwig looks really good, and I like his this cage.
The bird cage, yeah.
The bird cage, but I cannot see any photo that he is inside the cage.
Right. Well, I wish that they would make that a little bit more front and center, and they would like zoom in on that a little bit. I like the detail of that bird cage, and the base is a little too small to have the bird cage incorporated with it. So my plan was actually maybe to even take Hedwig and the bird cage and give it to my Whiplash.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Yeah?
want my bird. That's not my bird.
Bird.
So-
Andre is saying Terminator, Aliens, Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, No
No,
Country for Old Men, Blade Runner. Any of those I would buy from Inart. Yeah, but those are exactly the license that
they can't have.
it's difficult for them to.
Well, and No Country for Old Men is very niche. I don't like. I really don't.
No
think
Country
people
for
buy
Old Men is
figures.
that no there's
Josh
Country for Old
Brolin's
Men.
in it.
no, but is that
Robert,
is not that Aiton?
who? Aiden?
Let me find here. No Country for Old Men. Sometimes
It's a great movie if you've never seen it.
of course I saw it. Yeah, Anton Chigurh. There's a third party of him.
Yeah, there is, but
Yeah.
it's it's not the
It's not that
greatest,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. FBJ in the house, how are you, my friend? So base only included with a rooted. No, the normal base, the smaller base, is included with a standard, with a sculpted. The diorama pieces, it's only with a rooted hair. If everyone here that's ordered the rooted Joker 2-pack got theirs, I got mine. Doc Smizzle also got theirs, right? You got yours?
Yeah, I've had mine for
recently.
a
You did
little
an
over-
unboxing.
Yeah, a little over a month now.
Yeah, I think everyone most already have their Joker in hands. From the control man with there. Sunnyvale, yes. It's Josh Brolin and Javier
And Tommy Lee
Bardem.
Jones. Yeah,
And Tommy Lee Jones, exactly.
Yeah, I was almost called him Robert De Niro, but yeah, Tommy Lee Jones.
I do like this pose here.
Yeah, this is I think my favorite shot that they've showcased.
This pose here looks good. We will have again the base is magnetic again. I don't know if they will mimic exactly what they did with the Joker, or if this time they will. Okay, let's apply more magnets in the base.
It needs
and
to be a full puck. It needs to be a square in the same exact shape as the base, and it needs to cover the entire square footage.
they just need to use the inner square of the base
Right.
in magnet. It probably will be enough. It will be more than enough.
Oh, I don't even know what accent I just did.
Hmm?
The Iron King down here. He said I did some sort of accent that sounded like Arnold.
Don't do that. As in again, you sound like Arnold. Go on. Which one?
I don't know. I say a lot of things.
I say a lot of things. So if you keep ear, later you will do other even better. You'll see.
Right? Yeah.
Here he has a frog in the end, right?
Oh, that can go to Grogu. Perfect.
Exactly. There's some
Oh, the
small
chocolate
frogs.
frog. Yeah, dude.
The
dope.
chocolate, yeah.
Yeah. Holy crap.
When they go on the train, right?
Mhm,
On the way to Hogwarts. Yeah. And here, this looks cool, but we already know this is only with Photoshop.
Right.
Unless John appear in some stream this weekend, will say that he heard that the broom does float,
Right.
but you need to confirm that later.
I'll have to check with the team and get back with you.
Shane, directly
What's
from Ireland, 1 6-figure focus. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine, very, very, very fine. You already streamed before with Doc, right? I'm sure.
Yeah, twice I think. We were on LWO, I think a few weeks ago, but no. Was it Bargain Bin Bros? One or the other?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Bargain Bin Bros, yes, was in Marco's channel.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
So, Harry Potter is this one, because you were saying just a wand away from being a civilian, right?
Yeah, but you know, then you're after showing me that the through the use of magnets, you can actually suspend this Nimbus 2000 as if it's floating in midair. So now that
you remember the brand Nimbus 2000?
that-
It's true.
yeah, damn, I'm a virgin again. No, it's the floating wand has sold it for me, brother. I presume it can do this, yeah.
Cannot. I'm
Oh,
sure it
okay.
can't.
The better.
Sell it to me. I was driving home from work and I was stuck in traffic for a while, and I saw on the Instagram these photos pop up. So this is the first time I'm seeing the sculpted version, but I did see photos of the other version, the rooted hair version, and with the scar and stuff. It looked very impressive. Like,
You mean this
that
one?
So I wanted to actually bring this up with the sculpted hair version. Are you not able to see the scar on the forehead,
yeah, I was thinking that.
or are they going to be able
No.
to like have swappable pieces where it has
That's
like
a
a
good
slight
point.
part?
That's a good point because here you cannot see the scar.
It's the only way they could do this if they had a swappable sculpt. Or maybe they're putting the scar behind the paywall. People are going to love that. I can just hear the haters now.
Interesting.
I have to pay more to get my scar.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I think it's
that's
Pennywise,
interesting
my
thought.
friend. Iron King is asking if the broom is rooted. Well, must be.
Yeah.
I don't know if they are using some wiring for the broom. Probably. I want to check here one thing. Is the... Okay.
It
Is
looks
the
very
sculpt-
good though.
It does. Well, one thing that I'm seeing is that Inart likes very much to do paper accessories.
Mm.
They really like.
But at least
leather.
the paper accessories are supposed to be paper. Like the Joker, the Riddler's cards, they're meant to be card.
Right.
You know, it's not as if they give us a
Plutonium.
a
shape.
plutonium case.
a plutonium case in cardboard.
yeah. Like if books are supposed to be made
so
from
high
paper, you can
quality,
excuse
though.
them. Yeah.
So high quality. Yeah, but here we have the head, we have the ends, the lantern, we have the wand, we have the stone, we have the 3 books. Then those are the admission letters. I think you got the ticket for the Hogwarts Express too. But those gloved ends.
Is there
only
2 SKUs?
pairs. Yeah,
There
there
must
are
be.
2. There are 2. So here we have the standard version.
Okay.
Okay. This standard version here is a head sculpt with sculpted hair and rolling eyeballs. Okay. The glasses, the school uniform, the Gryffindor tie, all that good jazz. The clothes, they are all the same. And then the small accessories, the chocolate frog, the sorting hat, the Harry Potter wand, the wand organizer, the lantern, the Hogwarts Express tickets, exactly, the bird cage, the Hedwig grip arm foot replacement, probably is for Harry hold him in the arm, the broom, Hogwarts test book, Hogwarts acceptance letter, and the standard magnetic flooring that is only this display base. And the estimate price for this standard version is 340. This is not final price, it's the estimate that Kit 16 Kit told me tonight. Is the estimate because there are already available the prices in China. But of course you need to count for shipping everything, and he said estimate it should be this price for the standard version, the sculpted version. Then for the rooted version, they call the premium. Basically, it's all the same. The only difference is that you have the standard magnetic flooring, like in the standard version. You have the premium scene magnetic flooring, the diorama, with the flooring too. You got a photo album that is there in the down, the photo album, and you got the head sculpt with rooted hair display box. It's a box that probably they will pack the head sculpt with probably some design, some Hogwarts design or something like that. This second square we are seeing here in the down is the extras that you will have comparing with the standard. The standard doesn't have any extras. The standard have exactly the same thing as the premium, except the diorama pieces. The other thing is that in this diorama, the diorama pieces, you do have the Hedwig docking floor foot replacement, because you can put Hedwig in the diorama. As you can see, we saw here in the photo before, because I think it looks really cool here. Like this, you see, they have the attachment for you to place him there in the corner, and then you can put Harry there in the dawn. And for this deluxe version, the price is around 580 with 580 is the estimated price, 5160.
It's a pretty big gap for $240.
Yeah, you are paying extra for the rooted hair.
No. You're paying extra for the scar. That is the price of the scar, Joel.
Because they do not mention the scar. They do not mention like head sculpt with rooted hair and scar. No, they don't mention anything. So
yeah, if I were a Potterhead, I'd be rioting right now.
Harry Potter must have the scar.
Right, exactly. Like
must have the scar.
I don't see that.
This is going to get a bit like... This could be a shit show because 580, does that include shipping? Or I know it's an estimate, yeah?
Estimate.
So
His
that would be
estimate.
without shipping, I'm guessing.
No, I think it's with shipping.
Yeah, I
already.
think he's estimating it with the shipping cost.
With shipping.
Okay. Now that's actually not... Okay, that's fair enough. Because I was thinking like, if there was another like 100 on that for shipping, then you're getting up into like the 700. And like people were already complaining about the rooted Inart 2-pack, but then the counter argument was you get 2 figures and the big diorama base and stuff. But so if the shift price here is coming up around 600, then yeah.
But
It
my
is
question,
pricey.
my question here for me here is, Aragorn was not 580, I think. And Aragorn not only is a bigger figure, because Harry Potter is a smaller figure, just like I was talking with Ox Smeasel. He should be around the same height as the Stranger Things from 3.0, should be around 8 inches or so, something like that, because he's a kid. In the first movie, he's really a small kid. And I think Aragorn, the hair is much more intricate than Harry Potter. And all the leather that Aragorn comes with, the suit, Aragorn outfit, I think it's much complicated than this Harry Potter. Harry Potter is almost all fabric. That's why I don't know. Probably the license is more expensive for the Harry Potter than for Lord of the Rings. Yeah, 160 is nuts. Maybe he's saying that Aragorn was 480 rooted and Gandalf was 550.
It's the base.
The diorama.
It's the big
right?
diorama, isn't it?
That was my thought, is that the rooted hair plus the base and the scar.
They
is,
don't mention anything
$240.
about this diorama, about what is the material. They only mention premium scene magnetic flooring. They do not mention anything.
This is kind of like the Rocket Cosmos situation. They knew they didn't want to throw out like a cheap rocket at 225 or 215 or something, so like they threw in the Cosmo and they bumped up the price. So here, maybe they like didn't want to just do the rooted Harry at price X or whatever, and said, you know what, we'll throw in a big elaborate diorama, which is pretty damn cool. And then just pump the price up a bit more. I think this is probably where the price difference comes.
Oh,
That
yeah, Bob
base
Dylan has
is
a good point.
probably
And
at least
Hedwig
$100.
too.
Yeah.
Hedwig.
And Hedwig looks soft. It can't be soft. Tell me it's hard plastic, or is it actually some sort of
It's a plushie.
rooted
Can you
feather?
imagine if
It's feathered.
You know, if it's a 2D cardboard.
Is it?
You think so? Of course no. This is a sculpted.
Yeah, it can't be.
Iron King, this is not cardboard. You can see here in this diorama that this is like some resin. Or Inart is crazy enough probably to do this in polystone. I don't know, because if they went with die cast for the jail cell, I don't know if they go with polystone for this.
And if it is polystone, I could then maybe see that price jump from 380 to 340 to 580.
Because if you see here on the top the cracks and everything, it does portray polystone well. This either is a poly resin very well done.
Pretty good looking cracks in foam board though.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't believe this is foam board.
Yeah.
It can't.
No, I don't
be.
think so. Yeah, I'm just talking trash.
It
But I
can't be.
like what Inart does, so I'm like confident that it's gonna be at least like something that's
can-
solid versus cardboard or foam or anything.
I would
stupid
like-
that.
I would like to see here a better photo of. You see here the all Shane. You can see it. I think it's really well done.
Did I see that?
Edwig here. In this
Is
photo.
feathered and has rolling eyes with an articulated beak that can crumble.
Don't.
You can crush it. You can crumble biscuits into. Well, sign me up. I have to say though, like everything I've seen about this rooted one, anyway, I really like. I think they've done great here. Like I know it's the prototype now, but if the prototype doesn't draw you in, then what will? Like I think it. I really like it. Like just from the few photos I've seen, this head sculpt looks good, and I really like the look of Hedwig. And even like him, it's weird. Like when he doesn't have the robe on, that jumper he has, that's literally the school uniform for so many schools over here in Ireland. It's bizarre. It looks like just a kid, like
This
a
one?
primary school uniform. Yeah, they're like, this is how the primary school kids, like over here in Ireland, we start school when we're 5 and we go to school until we're 12 and then we move to high school. But the primary school uniforms, they're just like this. Like it's so funny. Like you know, it looks very
Hector
lifelike.
is saying is not worth it. And Andrea with the super chat, thank you, my friend. Breda is a city and municipality in the southern part of Netherlands. Yet is true, is true. Big Breda is a Portuguese Russian streamer KGB agent located in China. It's true. Breda is a city in Netherlands, and they do a beer over there. The beer name is Breda, and the football club is also Breda FC. But my family name doesn't come from there. My family name actually comes from Italy. It's not from Netherlands. And
What's the
Syria-
beer like?
The beer is good. The beer
Yeah,
is good.
just
I drink several times. It's good. Bob Dylan, I can kiss feed my Edwig like Ace Ventura. You cannot. Alabama is saying Caustic and Iconic are doing amazing work and do not at these Inart prices. But as I remember, the Caustic, the Dale Cooper was also a bit expensive because I pre-ordered that one, the Twin Peaks, the Agent Cooper with Laura Palmer, because I really had to have that. Any of you pre-ordered that one?
No, not a
No love for Twin Peaks?
No.
You never watch it?
Nope. I only know about
What?
it from Alan Wake.
Oh, from the Xbox game.
Yeah, a great game. You know, it was inspired by that. But yeah, don't know anything about Twin Peaks.
Andre is saying every school uniform looks like that here in England too. Yeah. The Collector, how are you, my friend? How's it going? Hope everyone's doing great. Yeah, we are all doing great. Just chatting Harry Potter. Cisco Mafia, that's a damn good cup of coffee, João. That's true, my friend. That's a good line from Twin Peaks. Anthony, if you want to jump in, we are not going to stay for a long time today, but if you want to jump in, let me know. But yeah, guys, so I think this... I'm just a bit conflicted about the prices.
Yeah, that kind of sours the figure a little bit. If this is really gonna be like $600.
Okay, I think Keith give an estimate, but he told me it will not be very far. Let's say even if it is 550 or if it's 540 or something like that.
I mean, we got
would
to get down closer to 500 before I feel happy about spending.
I
money
would-
on it.
No, I would. Last week I remember I said should be around 450, 500, but I was already throwing a high price because I was supposing maybe this could be 400, not reaching the 400 mark already with rooted hair, but that will barely make the standard version because the standard version is already 340.
Right, and I don't even see like even hardcore like Harry Potter heads or whatever they call themselves. Like first of all, they would have to know what Inart is. Secondly, they would need to know where to buy things like that. And I don't think the average Harry Potter fan is really in this type of market. They're more into the robes and the wands and going to Universal.
Cosplays, right? Cosplay and. But Stardust did the Harry Potter line, and seems they were doing that line pretty well.
Yeah, it's
seems
a
they were
pretty good
selling well.
entry level like collectible. Like Inart, they're just going for a different tier of collect. I don't know. I just don't see them selling very many of these.
This will be a. I don't know why I can see they selling this in China, but will not also be a huge quantity like the Joker or anything similar to that.
And that is like a thought too. Like maybe they want to reduce the amount of demand by having a slightly higher point of entry on this, because I don't see them producing more than maybe a couple thousand of these.
Yeah, but 160 is not I kind of agree with this comment, because I'm worried they will price themselves out with that and be disincentivized to put more Harry Potter figures out.
Harry should be what's called a loss leader. Like they make him cheap, get us to bite on it, and then come out with Hermione and Ron at a slightly higher price.
Because you will not pay 580 for a Ron Weasley. There's no one will pay that.
What they should have done maybe is had them come out as a trio, and then charge Joker prices like $1,100 for the 3-pack or something. That would be
Agent Silver Fox here. He met you in Star Wars Celebration, right, Shane? I saw the photos.
Ian's a legend. He can't drink for shit, but he's a legend.
There's a district of Milan called Breda. I used to work there. One of my suppliers' company was called Breda. Probably is you are. I have my detectives now searching for the roots of my name. But it's around there. It's around there. I don't think this is going to be over 400. What I can tell you is that the price in China, because in China the price is already available. The price for these Harry Potter, and the price here in China I think is either 485 or 490. But Kit need to count the shipping, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to count the shipping because it has free shipping. So he probably is counting the shipping, and he came with this because he still is what he told me is only based on the size of the diorama, what he can see by eyes, because Inart still not giving them the size of the diorama, the weight, the box, because they don't want to commit the same mistake as happened with the Joker, because many stores were at a loss because no one predicted that huge box. Even I'm sure the both of you, when you got that box, you couldn't believe, because when you see the photos you see, oh, it's a big box, but when you have the box in your front, that thing is among us, that box size. And
yeah, it's pretty damn big.
They could do half of that box easy.
Yeah, probably more efficient use of space. Like the box is very impressive though, like the tombstone. But maybe it's because it's their first one. They really wanted to go all out, and the foam and the straps and the premium feel and stuff. But you're right, they could definitely pack it more efficiently.
I think I will wait for the older versions at these prices. The problem is that at these prices, if collectors are not supporting these releases, you will not see then the older versions coming in. It's always the problem on when you want to commit to a line and you are always afraid that the line will not be completed, or at least you will not have 2 or 3 characters from the same line. Now you only have Harry, but I think Harry is okay. If you have only a Harry Potter, I think you'll be fine too. It's a representation of the movie. Caustic Plastic Happy Days Fonz is about £400 for the Lux, I think. £400 is how many dollars?
They're basically 1-to-1 right now.
Is 1-to-1?
$400? Yeah, pretty darn close these days.
The rooted Bruce Wayne is only $380.
$450 USD.
Marco, the price will be the ultimate deciding point for me now. Which price are you comfortable with?
I thought Gigi was the ultimate decider.
The average Harry Potter fan not into 6 scale will laugh at these prices. Yeah, that's true. The average Harry Potter fan, they are not too much into 1/6 scale. I don't think the die is going to add much. I think it's going to be PVC. I hope not.
Yeah. £400 is about $500. $500. There's maybe you add on a quarter. So it's.
I agree with Brad. The other dude with mustache is just reiterating what he's saying. I'm not understanding. Who is the other dude?
Probably me. I have a mustache. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Maybe
so I reiterate what you say. Try making my own.
Yeah, the trio would have been a smarter business move. Yeah, smarter but also way riskier. Shipping prices and overpriced 1/6 scale will go over well with the community regardless of the company. Yeah, but shipping prices, it's something that no one can control, right? You just need to follow a common sense. Of course, you will not pay $300 to ship a Harry Potter figure, but I don't know. I actually, if I was overseas and I had to buy stuff from Hong Kong or China, I would always try to buy with shipping included. Not to happen those kind of stuff that you pay the figure and then you wait for the invoice with shipping, and then when you see the shipping is something that you were not expecting. The shipment should be agreed upon pre-ordering, not after. Because after you already have your pre-order in, when you come the final invoice, then it's a trouble. What is Andrew? I was very skeptical of Inart, but it is exciting having a high-end figure maker. Hope they get faster releasing, but not Hot Toys volume. No, I don't think they will get to Hot Toys volume.
I don't think they want to, honestly.
And they don't want to.
Yeah.
I think they were scared. They were intimidated already with the Joker. I think that they were not thinking of the volume of orders they would get for sure.
The collector community's only been wanting a new Dark Knight Joker for a good half decade now, so
Yeah,
makes sense.
that's fair. They picked the right one if they want to make money, but maybe they didn't anticipate how many people wanted them, or maybe the fact that they announced that in start of 2022, and COVID had brought a lot of new collectors in as well, so there was maybe an overwhelming majority of people maybe didn't have that version or wanted an updated version or something.
But the thing is that if you see, Inart is now on pre-order 5 figures. Pre-order, okay, I'm counting the Joker also. Joker, Pennywise, Gandalf, Batman, and Harry Potter, right?
You're missing
5.
You missed Aragorn.
Aragorn.
Did
Okay.
you say Aragorn? So this would be 6.
I didn't say. Okay, but
Yeah.
that's fine.
The Joker,
because
Pennywise.
they are tackling 5 lines now. They are basically tackling 5 lines: the Dark Knight, the Batman, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and Pennywise. Pennywise is a one-off. You will not have any other figures from Pennywise. It's a Pennywise.
That's the only line they're going to complete you of.
Yeah, exactly. It's one and done. But then when you have the for example, you have a Batman. Will they do a Riddler? Will they do a Catwoman? Will they do a Cobblepot, a Penguin? We don't know.
No.
They
I
never
don't think
mention
so.
anything.
Yeah. Especially
They
as we
do
get further away from that movie too. I'm like, I don't think I really want figures from that movie.
They do said they are going to do the Christian Bale, the Batman, and I think that was a figure they should announce just after the Joker. Okay, now next in line we got Christian Bale. Seems they are sprinkling figures, checking which one, checking the market. Let's see which figures sell, which figures are not selling. What can we do from here? They are testing, you know. And
Surely the data for fair enough, they're probably overwhelmed by the numbers of Inart Joker they sold, but surely if that told them anything, that the IP is pretty popular. So you're right, they probably should have teased something, but maybe they just have nothing done. Maybe they haven't even gone to the prototype stage of that. And you know, I see a lot of people talking about like, you know, Inart, like how many figures, what characters are going to do with Lord of the Rings, and what are they going to do with Harry Potter. But I really don't think that this is the company that you want to be relying on to complete any line. Like Lord of the Rings, do you really think they're going to go deep into the Fellowship? Like I can see them. They're doing a Legolas, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
Aragorn,
I could see them
Legolas.
stopping at Legolas, honestly.
Are they going to do like Boromir?
what?
I don't think so.
No Gimli.
Gimli? Yeah.
Gimli would
You
be
mean
dope, but they
that
haven't
would
They
make
need
sense.
to. They need to do Gimli. If not, the Fellowship is not complete.
But you
Well,
know,
you
like
need all your hobbits too. I mean, you know,
Your
the
hobbits, yeah.
Fellowship's a big cast.
Yeah.
It'd be nice though, because the Asmus Gimli, I think, is like the only real good Lord of the Rings figure that they've done.
Or maybe in art, they see themselves as a more premium collectible that you can display a figure alone by itself, that it will look just fine if you have him on those Apex Time boxes that display a figure, showcase a figure very well. And we got here finally a Harry Potter
Pothead.
pothead. A pothead.
what's up, P-Rock?
What's how you
What's
doing,
up?
fellas?
Dial. So, what? Because you have Harry Potter from Star Race, right?
Yeah, I got I got two figures. Both from Star Ace, but I wasn't sure about their Harry Potter because I think the best one that they did do was the first one. This one right here from the first movie. But even then, I don't know. I think the face looks identical to the character in the movie, so didn't pick that one up. I was on the fence. I just grabbed the two that I figured that if Inart does touch these two, I'm pretty sure they won't. I mean, in Voldemort, I'm pretty sure they will touch Voldemort, but there's no hair on that figure, so it shouldn't be an expensive figure if they decide to do it, and if it's better than the Star Race one, which more likely will be. But this looks good right here so far. But that
But
price,
this looks
man,
like a still from the movie. Really, his face, his eyes looking up. This one looks really good.
yeah.
But
This
you
looks
see,
real
here it looks so good, right? But there is something on this photo here, on this one here, that makes me looks like a doll.
It's the
Is
hair.
that the sculpted?
I don't
or that's
know.
the rooted?
That's
This is sculpted.
Okay.
I think with Inart, you gotta go the rooted route like every time.
See,
Like,
that's the thing, man. Because like with Harry, I mean, I feel like he can get away with the sculpted here, but the question that's gonna bother me with the sculpted compared to the rooted is if he has the rooted hair, if you can move the hair and see the scar on his forehead. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that timing.
That's
So
awesome.
you're not gonna be able to do that with the sculpted, then more likely, right?
right. So we should all complain. Tell them to throw in a second hair piece, so that people who want the sculpted version can have their little scar.
Yeah.
Nah,
You can do, like, a
you
different
want
one
that
with
scar, P-Rock, you pay for that scar.
I know these figures.
the way
got
it
me,
is, man.
See?
You
I get to see all
Gryffindor or
I
not?
was too busy at work this morning, so I get to see all the pictures until now. I didn't know they had this one, so that sucks for the people who get the sculpted one. I mean, if you're a hardcore Harry Potter fan, you kind of want that scar, but if you're not really a hardcore, you don't have to have it. I'm not sure if it's worth the. Well, how much? What's the price difference between the sculpted and the regular? Is it $200?
The estimate price, the sculpted will be $340, and the rooted $580.
I don't get why it's so damn much though. Cause get
Because
Let
they
me
got
just-
you by the ankles.
Bob,
But
you
I'm saying
can see
again-
here, Bob Dylan, you can see here the eyes color. You can see here the eyes are blue, greenish blue. They are not brown. In this photo, it's easy to see.
I was thinking it's gonna be at least below 500 because like, you have Gandalf. Gandalf's almost the same type of character where it's mostly like just
Yeah,
cloth
Pedro,
and
we
suit,
already
whatever.
talked about the price. Later I show again.
But like Gandalf by himself, wasn't he like about 500 or 5 something like that? And that has way more rooted here than this right here. And this is a smaller character too, so I wasn't thinking it was gonna be above 500. That's gonna be
I think
tough.
the box is going to be bigger and heavier with the rooted version
Because of the
base.
diorama.
Yeah. So I think a lot of that price is shipping in there. So what we can do whenever other retailers put it up, we can see what that charge for shipping after the fact. We can then compare price and see what the actual real MSRP most likely is. But
Yeah, I'm curious.
I like Joao would prefer to purchase from someone overseas who has everything baked in. So sorry, Joao, I didn't mean to reiterate something you've already said. Sorry,
I
I'm
like the
petty.
YouTube, by the way. Look at the Harry Potter. It's a Harry Potter mix.
But the thing, P-Rock, is that the sculpted hair, and we were talking about this, and just now you were talking about this, is the sculpted hair. You cannot find the scar.
Yeah, you can't move it. So yeah.
You move. If you move, maybe you will break a piece
Yeah,
of
that's the
hair
thing,
if
yeah.
you are going to move.
Yeah, that sucks.
Maybe
So-
Inart will do a tutorial explaining how you need to handle with the hair dryer, so the hair will go up and it will unveil the scar.
So the diorama base, you basically just turn it inside out, like there's two sides for it, the outside and then
Yeah,
I guess
just
if he's
rotate.
flying and then the inside.
Yeah, I think it's the same as they did with. I don't know if it's the similar as they did with Pennywise. Let me see, because the diorama. This one I think looks really good. The diorama.
So yeah, but it's basically the same thing, just inside out, right? On the other side is the other one. Like if you flip it over, it's the side where he's flying.
Exactly.
I think
That's
if you flip it over,
that's the outer side, and I think this outer side here will have something that you will attach the broom, so that
Yeah.
it will look like he's flying.
I hope so, because I kind of want it. This is kind of how I would want it, maybe, if if Harry's gonna be the only figure we get from the actual IP.
I think we're gonna get all three. I think we're gonna get Hermione and Ron at least. I'm hoping for a Dumbledore, but I rather prefer Dumbledore from like the newer
But
one.
if they are going to do the other two,
yeah, I
they
think
should
will.
do a diorama that would fit in the Harry Potter one, and would be a big diorama with the three figures together. You understand?
I wish more companies would do that, like have like like a build-a-figure type thing, but like a build-a-diorama instead, where the bases connect and interact
Yep.
with each other.
But this one I think looks. I like. One thing
still,
is
man,
I could not find the photo. I was talking with Doc before. I wanted to see Hedwig inside the birdcage.
Yeah, I don't think there is one.
There is not the photo. A photo
Peter
with
would
that.
probably come after. No.
I wonder if he's gonna be magnetic, Hedwig, like the feet attaching to the arm is his. claws
No,
gonna be
it's not magnetic. There is here. There's so many photos.
The gripping claw.
Where is there is a gripping stuff, a gripping attach.
Here, make it. There you go.
I do like some of these accessories, man, but I could do without half of the paper.
You cannot
stuff.
see it here. They don't show it here. But there is a plastic piece. Oh, I need to go back here to all these photos. The
I
chocolate.
think someone was concerned. The sorting hat comes with both versions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The hat comes with both versions.
Yeah. So.
That's one of the
That
most
should be
important accessories, so that's good that comes with both.
Where is the photo within? Here. There's a gripping piece, a plastic piece there, that probably is connected by a magnetic to his arm, and then you have Hedwig, Hedwig there. Yeah. The only difference between the standard and the premium version, it's the diorama base, and there is a photo album also that comes with the premium version. You can see here, there in the down
That
in
photo
the
album
right
better have
corner.
real photos in it too.
I don't know.
Yeah,
And
with
there
the
is
family and stuff.
a display box for the head sculpt with rooted hair. That probably will ship it in that box.
I know. I find that funny that they're adding that to the accessories list.
Ben in the house, how are you, Ben? If you want to join in, we can send you the link. So you don't get the sorting hat on the premium. Also surprised there's no cloak of invisibility. No, there's no cloak, but the hat comes in both both SKUs. The hat comes in the both SKUs, but it's true because here in all these the photos they are not showing the hat here. I don't know why they are not showing the hat here. Probably they forgot to include there, but it's there because they write it here in the list. They write there the hat. I don't know why. The non-dio version should be 425, 450. It has more accessories than Bruce Wayne, but otherwise a similar figure. So you want it to be more expensive? I'm not understanding. Because the non-dio
does the
version...
lantern light up? That little lantern, does that light up, or I just...
That you need to ask John. I have no idea. It will... Oh, what am I doing? I want to change this to the down.
I think maybe the third SKU? I don't know.
No, I'm
not
talking
following.
here is...
Yeah.
The none.
The sculpted version should be more expensive?
Because the sculpted version is... Oh, this is all messed up. Let me put to the side. The sculpted version is 340. Estimated price.
Even that, I don't think that should have been 340. It should have been a little bit less.
Should be how much? Tell me.
I'll say-
Remember, with the kit's estimated price, it's most likely having the shipping baked into that estimate.
Oh, okay,
so
okay. All right.
I
yes,
think
Trimble does,
there's
I think
probably
so.
like $100 like shipping cost in there.
Okay, so yeah, I'm about to say just anything like below. I wouldn't go more than 3, like 250, like 280 maybe 260. But yeah, the shipping's included, and all right, that makes sense.
The Tremble Dust, I think the Warner Bros stuff though, from Inart is only licensed in China. I cannot be 100% sure, but I think it's only licensed in China. Cover
why they
will
went that
return,
route
my
too,
friend
because-
Troy. How are you? Thank you for congrats on your CK. Thank you so much. Welcome. Are you excited for this Harry Potter, or is the price high? What's your opinion? Bob Dylan. Oh Jesus!
But I'm curious of why
6,000 agents recruited to the camp.
agents. I wonder why they went like because is there any license company that has a license right now currently?
Agree,
in the States?
Andre. Agree with you. Sorry, Piroxe.
No, is there any
Say what?
license currently like that? Any companies that actually have the license here in the States? Because I don't. There's no company, so I wonder why they. This is like you know, a China exclusive. It was more popular over here in the States.
Probably because they can't afford a global license.
Exactly. It's to do with the global license price is way different than a region only license.
But you don't think you'll
It-
sell more?
Because
if you
I
have one?
heard, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that a license for Warner Bros, for example, Dark Knight, right? You can get the license for region only, for example, only for Japan or only for China. It's not Asia. You can get a local license only. And I think that was the deal with the Inart Joker. That was a license only for mainland China. This is a masterpiece already, Bruce Moon. One thing is true, from what am I seeing in the comments, in the Facebook, many people are loving this figure. Many people are saying this looks really good. Everyone is...
Well, the only other option I had was Stars, and it didn't look too good. I mean, their accessories are good though.
Show us your Star Race for us to
didn't-
compare.
I don't have the Harry Potter Star Race one. I almost bought them, but I didn't. When
You got the Voldemort, right?
I got Voldemort, yeah, just Voldemort and the witch. But I didn't open her yet. The headmistress, the head teacher. I forget her name. Starts with an M. But
Did
I
you get
didn't
the one that
see her
comes
yet.
with the desk?
Yeah, that's the reason I got it, because the accessories are cool as hell.
What's their name?
I don't know her name.
It starts. It's like MID something like that. I can never pronounce it right.
McGee?
Not McGee.
Mad Eye Moody.
No, not Mad Eye Moody.
McGonagall.
Yeah, her.
I got to dip out.
McGonagall.
Joel.
McGonagall. You have what?
I've got to dip out. Sorry.
Why?
Why?
Well, I do actually dip out as well. I have to pick
Yeah.
up a toddler from daycare.
So I have a few things to do. Sorry. I'm in
Okay, of
trouble now
course.
today.
Thank you so much for thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for the invite. I think this looks super.
No,
It's not something that I'm going to buy. I just think it looks. I just think it looks super. But yeah.
You will think twice for sure.
I don't know, man. But look, nice to stream to you again, Doc Smith and P-Rock, and
that's
people in the
easy,
chat.
Shane.
So we'll see you,
Take it
folks.
easy, Shane.
Remember
Thanks.
all guys to subscribe to 16Figure Focus on YouTube.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys. Bye.
All right.
I need
well,
to let out
I gotta
why.
run off as well.
We are also going to wrap up this in 5 minutes. Don't worry.
Well,
Well-
I had to go now.
Okay, you go.
Yeah. So P-Rock, enjoy your time. The rest of the
Thank you so,
time. with
thank you
your
so
pal.
much. Thank you so much for coming, dog.
Yeah, I appreciate the invite. Thank you. I
No, all good.
would love to stay a little bit longer, but I gotta do some duties. See ya.
See
Do some
you.
duties.
So,
But
we
I'm
are
intrigued.
left
I'm
alone.
intrigued with this. I'm interested. Definitely want to see what they have price wise when the prices are officially announced.
No, but the price is a bit steep, I think.
Yeah.
580.
Yep.
I felt
I guess I wasn't thinking above 500. I was hoping like definitely below 500.
I thought about 450, 500, but I was thinking about a high price. But my hopes was like 380 for the rooted, 380 for a rooted, maximum 400. Because we were talking before, the Aragorn, the rooted one, was cheaper than this one.
Mm-hmm.
And Aragorn, first, this Harry Potter is like 8 inches figure because he's a small, this is a kid. This is not a 12-inch figure. Then most of his clothes are fabric. While Aragorn has a lot of leather, a lot of stuff, have the weapons, have the die-cast sword, everything. Here in the Harry Potter you have most of the things besides the diorama. I don't know if the bird cage, if they are doing die-cast, probably, but it's a small accessory, but the rest is all fabric and paper. That lantern probably is plastic too. They don't mention if the lantern can light up or no before you were asking about this, but they do not mention anything about the lantern. They only write lantern 1. You do have those chocolate frogs. You have 3 of them.
I mean, those are cool
them.
accessories, but that's more of like if you're gonna
Yeah.
take pictures or do like a scene. You're not really gonna have them displayed with that. It's cool
What
accessories.
you
like I
have
said.
more? That is what is letters? Our Hogwarts test book, Hogwarts acceptance letter,
Unless the broom and the wand's made out of real wood or something. I don't know.
Hogwarts Express tickets. The wand, you got the wand organizer, the stone, the stone, the package that comes with the stone, and that's about it. The broom, they also don't mention what is the material, but probably is some kind of wood. I mean, it can be the license that makes this figure a bit more expensive. Maybe the license is expensive. The diorama, depending on which material they use, probably is also an expensive piece to make. Probably it's just we can only wait. Maybe Inart will do a video or something like that. I don't know, like they always do.
When Starries made, I mean, and that's not the best quality, but Starries weren't too pricey. They're good price. That's the reason why I kind of thought about it.
How much was the Star Race?
I think for the Harry Potter, I think it was like 180 or maybe 2 something, if that, lower 200.
But there was any diorama, anything, or just
no,
a small?
just basically it came with the hat, the broom, the robe, the scarf, also the wand, obviously. I think maybe it came with the owl. He came with like most of the stuff, not everything. Like he didn't come with a lot of little tickets and the books and stuff like that. But it came with the more important things that you would display them with. And I think it was like 180. If I remember when it released, it was like 160 or 180, maybe 200, 220.
One thing that surprised me is I think there's a huge difference between the standard to the premium. It's more than $200 difference. It's a huge difference. It's almost a 1/6 scale figure price difference.
I mean, unless that diorama is like good quality wood.
This diorama must be something made of polystone or something like that.
Yeah,
they really need to come out and explain to us, because they don't. The only thing they say is premium scene magnetic flooring. They do not explain. They not explain much. Toybox saying, I'll say give it a week or so. John will be on a stream with someone. Every time a figure is announced, he usually pops up. Yeah, that's true. Maybe he will appear on some stream and we can be a bit more clear about this. F that price. Oh, Ben. Yeah, Aragorn is much better value for the price, but again, maybe it's the license. If they add a helmet and uniform for the game, this price will be validated. It's true, absolute warning. That's a very good point. Talia, I think the cage will be metal because they mentioned metal in the material list. Oh, they do? Okay, so probably the cage is metal. It's the only piece here that can be with metal. The lantern, probably they also do
Yeah,
it
probably.
in die cast. It's probably that. But I'm not seeing those two pieces being the deciding factor for putting up a $200 more difference.
No.
I think that it all lies here in this diorama. I think it all lies in the diorama, because imagine if, as we were talking before, if this diorama here, when we were saying that if there is attachment to the broom there, for the broom to attach to the wall, and for you to have Harry sitting here, this cannot be a cheap plastic
Yeah, exactly.
or anything like that. It needs to have enough weight to load the figure and the broom. This must be, so that's why I'm thinking maybe they are doing this in polystone or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that,
gotta be some kind
and
of
it will be
quality
very heavy. Mr. Mom Collectibles in the house. How are you? I'm concerned how the arms attached to the body. If it's magnets, I hope you won't see Edwig's laying on the floor, form arms falling off. I think no. I think these arms this is a regular 1/6 scale body. It's
Yeah.
nothing. No, I don't think there will be magnets on this figure. They even don't mention anything about magnets on the wrist pegs. I think it's a common body, but it's a good
No,
common.
for real? I thought it was gonna. at
You
least
don't
have
need
magnetic
magnets for
buckle,
him.
like for the hands and stuff.
Let me see, but
I think
Let
it's-
me
I
see.
don't think you can let you zoom in much in there.
uh,
Because the hands will show a
Metal-
peg, if anything.
natural hand gesture, right hand holding a hand gesture. No, yeah, it's probably magnets, but it's no problem because the Hedwig will never attach to
forearm.
his hand. It's to the arm,
Mhm.
and Hedwig should not be very heavy. That is probably made of resin. Should not be very heavy. I think we are not considering well the size of Harry Potter. Harry Potter is a very small figure. This is not a 12-inch figure. This is a 9-inch figure. This is a very small figure. Absolute Wearing is saying, yeah, might be polystone for the base to support the figure's weight. Plus polystone adds to the premium part of Inart. Yeah, that's why the wording they use, the premium. That's why I'm considering that. They're using the premium. What's exactly the wording they use? Oh, not on this one. This is the poor cousin. This one here. The premium scene magnetic flooring. Most probably this will be polystone.
So you only get the base too with the premium too, right? It doesn't show the base with the regular.
No, you got both. You got the base of the regular. Well, let me show you. This is the regular base, right?
Oh, okay,
This
that's
one.
on the base. All right.
And the premium, you got the same base and then other one, because basically you will use this flooring, the flooring. Let me check if I can explain to you. This flooring here, I think it will attach to the base. It's just a piece of floor that then will attach to the main base. It
So it might
slides.
be different because if you know what I'm saying, but like you can look in the premium where it actually shows the base on the bottom right. Like that,
No,
the
that's
base.
not the base.
Oh, that's not the base. Oh, what
That
is it?
is the head sculpt display box.
Oh, all right. Can't see
It's a
that good.
display box for the head sculpt.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
cool.
display box for the head sculpt. Graham in the house of dead Jedi Knight's watch. Hello, are you? Everyone in the chat, if you
What's up with that?
did not yet, please subscribe to Mr. Mom Collectibles, to Ben Thomas Show, and the Jedi Knight's watch. All good friends. 160 nuts. Hopefully it's better than Hot Toys premium cardboard. It's not cardboard. No, that's for sure. After what we saw with the Joker, with that die cast and all that wood, they are going polystone on this for sure. Let me explain you here, Pirok, because you will understand easier if I show you here this photo. Here, you see? That's the flooring, that wood flooring, but in the down, that's the regular base. The display base, the regular one. That slide inside there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because the magnets are in the base, not in that flooring. The magnets are in the base. The
Show
base
the picture
will
where he's like sitting down with like the The envelope and that one. I want to see that one real quick. Go back to that. The other one before. The next one. I'm sorry. The other way. You went the wrong way. No. That one out. No. That one. Nope. Mother. Go with that one. Right there. Oh, that's the bird cage. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bird cage.
So I wonder if there's actually like some. I want to see an angle. Like there's actually a hole there, like a little depth going in the stairs, or it's just like.
Do you think you can go? You can go.
Well, not go all the way up. I'm just saying, like a certain extent. Because if you look at the,
at
the other side of the thing, I wonder if like, it sticks out a little bit.
This will gives you the 3D impression, but I'm sure it's not. It's not a straight. It's not straight. I think it's like oval.
Yeah,
it's not straight. It's oval. So that's why it's impossible to be cardboard or to be any plastic. This must be some kind of polystone.
There's no side view, like they don't show a picture of the diorama basin like on the side.
No, there's no other pictures of the diorama. I'm sure they are going to put a video, maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow, for sure. All good, Ben. You're the man. Toybox is saying authentic invisibility cloak for Harry. Can you imagine? Yeah.
That's good.
But this, I think this is again other kind of figure that you are almost. You need to go with the rooted version. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would go just because the hair, the scar. I want to see the
scar, the diorama. Not that I don't like the base. I think the base looks good. Have some good design and detail on it, but makes a huge difference to have the figure with a rooted there that you can see the scar inside. And they need to explain this also, if the scar is only on the rooted hair or not. And can you see the details here? The eyebrows are also rooted.
Doesn't look, but at the end, it kind of looks like it's, unless that's some good paint.
No, this is rooted.
It is rooted?
It's really hair. Of course it is. And Kit, from one his Kit was telling me that the eyelashes are also rooted. And I said, that's impossible.
Did he do it with the Joker? No, he doesn't have the rooted eyebrows, right?
No. Andre is saying, I want that all and the little toads for my Grogu. Oh, yeah, Grogu eats everything, especially toads. How many characters do you think Inart will do? For Harry Potter, they already said they will do 3. Ron and the other one. You can say the name because I always mess up.
Hermione.
Exactly. Who is this
Hermione,
kid?
definitely want to go root here whenever they make her.
This is a Harry Potter Jedi Knights watch. If you don't know, I know you never watch Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. I think he also never watched.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
But you can buy this for your collection. If it doesn't work, you can use him as youngling for Anakin. But I think that's about it. You arrived so late, Pirog. You already arrived after we are here 1 hour. But I can let you here speaking to everyone and I leave. And then when you want me to close the stream, you just...
I get back to work too myself. No, I'm fine.
Because tomorrow is a working day for me. And it's almost 1 a.m. It's midnight 13. I just wanted really to make this stream just to talk a bit about this Harry Potter, to give some idea about the prices, what can we expect. And I think as happy as I think we all are and excited because this figure looks really good, I think we all share the same concern about the price tag that comes attached with if this is really the price tag. Because this year, I don't know.
I was expecting less than 500.
Because
like I said, but this is with shipping too, so that's like Doc said.
Yes, this with shipping. So I'm curious, very curious to know more about the diorama. I want to know more about what is diorama made of, what is the material. I want to know more about that scar in the rooted, if it's only rooted, is only for the rooted version or not. I
wanna
also
know-
want to know
I want to know the depth of the diorama, like so I can see a
The
side
depth.
angle of it.
the height. I want to know if the broom really can be attached to the diorama or not, or if that photo they're showing us is only a Photoshop. And I want to see the more details on Hedwig, because it looks really good, but sometimes photos can be a bit deceiving. I would like, they probably are going to do a video tomorrow like they did with Joker, Gandalf. Probably they are going to do a video tomorrow, and probably we will have our questions answered. And tomorrow, of course, the pre-orders will open. I think 1/6 kit will open the pre-orders probably around afternoon time, China time, afternoon time, so you guys can, if you are not yet, join the 1/6 kit Facebook group, and then you will see the post there about that. Pirox, thank you so much for joining me, and sorry for leaving early, but you also arrived a bit too late.
Yeah,
And
that's
tomorrow is a working day for me. I know for you guys, most of you still lunch time or afternoon time. So wish you all a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to leave a like when you leave if you didn't yet, and to subscribe, of course, to my friend Piroxzilla on YouTube. That's all for today, and I will see you in the next one.
There, everybody.